Symmetry, how evenly developed your left and right sides are, visually and functionally. Good symmetry avoids imbalances and looks better. Proportion, the balance between different muscle groups. Think wide shoulders to slim waist or quads matching hamstrings. It's what makes a physique look aesthetic. Volume, a key part of how much work you do. It's calculated as sets times reps times weight. More volume, up to a point, usually leads to more gains. Time under tension, how long a muscle is working during a set. Slower reps or longer holds increase TUT and can improve growth if controlled properly. Recovery, what happens between workouts. Sleep, food, hydration, and rest days, all part of recovery. Without proper recovery, your muscles don't grow, no matter how hard you train. Hard gainer, someone who struggles to gain muscle or weight, often due to fast metabolism or low appetite. Natty, short for natural, someone who doesn't use performance-enhancing drugs. Enhanced, a lifter using anabolic steroids or PEDs to boost performance and muscle growth. Influencer program, a workout plan sold by fitness influencers, often flashy, but not always evidence-based. Newbie gains, rapid muscle and strength progress seen in the first 6 to 12 months of consistent lifting. Gym crush, the person at the gym you're into. Motivational, distracting, or both. Gym milestone, a goal many lifters strive to reach. Some of the most common include 1 plate. That's a single 20-kilogram plate per side, or 45 pounds in Donut USA units. With the bar, that's about 60 kilograms, or 135 pounds total. It's usually the first real benchmark in strength training. 225 pounds milestone, 2 plates per side, or roughly 100 kilograms. This one's a classic, especially for the bench press, and is widely seen as a solid intermediate goal. Bodyweight milestone, lifting your own body weight, whether it's on the bench, squat, or a strict pull-up. It's a strong test of relative strength and a great marker of progress. Range of motion refers to how far a joint or muscle moves during an exercise. Full range of motion means moving through the entire movement path, like going all the way down in a squat. It usually leads to better gains. Standard rep, a regular repetition using full range of motion with controlled tempo. Partial rep, doing only part of the movement, like the top or bottom half. If you do it partial reps in the half, where the muscle is stretched, then it's called long length partial. It's useful for extending a set when you can't complete full range of motion anymore. Pause rep, pausing for 1 to 3 seconds at the hardest point of the lift to eliminate momentum and build strength, like at the bottom of the bench press. Explosive rep, lifting the weight quickly with power to build speed and strength. Negative rep or eccentric, focusing on lowering the weight slowly, which causes more muscle damage and growth. Sets, a group of consecutive reps. For example, 3 sets of 10. Warm-up set, a light set you do before your real sets to get your body ready. It doesn't count as part of your main workout because you're not pushing close to failure, just getting muscles warm and joints moving. Working set, the actual set where you're lifting enough weight to stimulate muscle growth or strength. Drop set, a set where you reduce the weight after reaching failure and immediately continue lifting with less weight. Superset, a superset is when you do 2 exercises back to back without rest. If the exercises target different muscles, like biceps and triceps, you won't lose much strength between them, since the first muscle doesn't interfere with the second. This makes supersets great for saving time while keeping intensity high. Giant set, 4 or more exercises performed back to back with minimal rest, often targeting the same muscle group. Pyramid set, a method where you increase the weight and decrease the reps each set, or vice versa. Rest pause set, you do reps until failure, rest 10 to 15 seconds, then squeeze out a few more reps. Great for pushing beyond limits without needing lighter weights. Compound lift, exercises that involve multiple joints and muscle groups. For example, pull-up primarily targets the lats and biceps, and secondarily works the shoulders, forearms, and core. Great for building overall strength and size. Isolation lift, exercises that target one specific muscle, group, or joint. For example, bicep curl, useful for shaping and focusing on weak points. Cheating, using momentum or poor form to lift a weight you normally couldn't. It often reduces muscle stimulation and increases injury risk. Controlled cheating, intentionally using slight momentum, usually at the end of a set, to squeeze out 1 to 2 more reps after hitting failure with good form. Only useful if you know what you're doing. Controlled cheating shouldn't replace proper reps. Hypertrophy. Hypertrophy means muscle growth. Most weightlifting routines are built around stimulating hypertrophy through proper resistance training, nutrition, and recovery. Mind-muscle connection. The ability to mentally focus on the specific muscle you're targeting during a movement, which helps improve form, control, and muscle activation. Pump. That swollen, tight feeling you get during a workout. It's just blood and nutrients rushing to the muscle. It's a good sign, but not the key to muscle growth. Cables. Provide constant tension throughout the movement. Great for controlled, smooth reps and hitting muscles from different angles. Cables are a type of machines. Guided equipment that controls movement range. Easier for beginners, good for isolating muscles, but less activation of stabilizers. Barbells, a long metal bar you load with weight plates. Ideal for heavy compound lifts like squats, bench, and deadlifts. Dumbbells. They look like a small barbell. They are handheld free weights that allow more natural movement and fix imbalances by training each side independently. Free weights. Equipment like dumbbells and barbells that move freely in space. They require more stability and engage more muscles compared to machines. Studies don't actually show difference in muscle growth between free weights and machines. Gym partner. A gym partner is someone you train with regularly. They help keep you accountable, push you harder, spot your lifts, and often make workouts more consistent and fun. Spotter. A spotter is someone who assists you during challenging sets, especially near failure. They improve both safety and the quality of the set by helping you squeeze out extra reps when needed. Progressive overload. The foundation of building muscle and strength. It means getting better over time by adding more weight to at least one set, doing more reps with the same weight, keeping the same sets and reps but using stricter form. Newbie gains. Rapid muscle and strength progress seen in the first 6-12 months of consistent lifting. Overtraining. Training more than your body can recover from, leading to fatigue, poor performance, and even injury. Functional training. Training that mimics real-life movement patterns and improves overall mobility, stability, and strength for daily tasks. Intensity. The level of effort or exertion in a workout, often measured by how close you are to failure or how heavy the weight is relative to your max. Load. The amount of weight you're lifting in a given set or exercise. Load is how heavy you lift in one rep, while volume is the total work done. Gym bro, a casual term for someone who loves lifting but often follows trends or bro science instead of evidence-based training, usually enthusiastic, sometimes misinformed. Science-based lifter, a lifter who bases their workouts on research, data, and proven training principles, focuses on efficiency, form, and long-term progress.